On to the next class. Take the book back to.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Just a page ripped.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Tomes and tribulations. Okay. Do I got any other quests? No quests. Live as a student until Pacific returns. Okay. When do I go to...
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
We're going outside the castle. Oh, they want me to quickly do it. Select where I'm at. As you explore and remove the fog, remove unveiling dungeons, bandit camps, and other and many other.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed.
Okay, one assignment. I'm gonna do all the class one spell combination practice. Okay.
In my classroom.
Accessory voids about dodging and rolling. Okay. I can't do that now.
What are you up to now?
Okay, now. What's this do?
Incendio. Accio.
Okay.
You should be more careful! Oh, you miserable.
And how do you reveal it? Oh no, it's this. This statue depicts a okay now.
Incendio.
No, don't do nothing. Okay.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
Yeah, she always gonna be my partner. Ride with the African.
We can make this a real
Like
victory.
woman is God. You already know.
That's the spirit.
And it's 4 of them now. I don't need this. Oh yeah, what's this? Reparo. Okay, I just can't do that.
Can bring us in.
I'm the one!
Come on, Accio.
You're better than that!
Oh my god. Come on.
Incendio. Let me Accio. Incendio. Accio. Let me
Oh my god. Damn it.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
For sure, try again.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Let me Incendio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
There we go.
What to do? What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That's an honor. I'm just getting started.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yes.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio!
Good one! You'll get it!
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
That's it!
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Next time, pal!
Alright, get them all healed. Okay, so it's
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
Keep trying!
come on.
Incendio! Leviosa! Accio!
That was something.
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Excellent ball. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Could have been done without you.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Yes.
Herbology class.
Revelio.
Some believe that witches are well over the four beasts, whether the will come true. And Just let me get a four. I think for now, I ain't gonna be skipping the fast travel. I think I'm just gonna be going everywhere. Is that what's it called house? Hargrave house? Where they was about to execute the hippogriff?
I should investigate. Revelio.
Nothing here. Okay. I know there had to be something.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Hold on, I gotta take this, be on your guard. Settings. Turn vibration off. I should just keep vibrating.
What's going on here?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Let me see what this is about over here.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. Oh, I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
happened before.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken.
Oh,
Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts,
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefied!
Taking your life. Had enough yet. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna intake. You're predicting. What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's
You
Priya?
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued
Oh my
interest
God.
in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts.
What is this?
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora
What is this?
Treadwell at
Why?
your service.
Yeah,
Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Crazy.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures? What are they?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sure, I'll do it.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these...
Incendio! Revelio.
What do I do? Solve Merlin's trial.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
I knew that's what it was.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Okay.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid
You shall hold that wand still.
Okay, I can't go in there.
if you're here for my wares.
Alright, I'm gonna go do this side mission.
Afraid I still don't have my carts.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
What's this in here? Oh no. Oh my god, look at that big ass spider.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Cursed fiends.
What's this in here?
Rebellion.
Just exploring.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Incendio. Accio. This looks intriguing.
Oh, where's the other ones at? Enemy of a higher level will be harder to defeat. Okay. Where's the other one at? Where's it at? Oh, there you go.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Okay.
past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Accio. Leviosa.
Incendio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. An encampment. This must be it.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now. He'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor, Arn, when we took his cards.
See if there's another way in the back. Okay. Okay, now. Seems like I don't see another way in. Okay, I want to sneak in though.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Merlin trial when I see one.
I'm for a bacon and mushroom stew. Mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
Oh my god.
Incendio. There's ring the bell. The mist! Stop me. Kill spells glance off of me. I won't rest. Definitely out there. Surely you can see that. Victory is ours.
Oh wow. I'm gonna go back.
Who is it? Up for a bit of time.
Why can't I go nowhere?
How many of you are there?
I won't rest. I'm a goblin, not a toy! How childish!
What did you...
Well, that's your best. You don't think you could beat Not quite. What an unfortunate disappointment! Left me no choice.
Alright.
Are we?
No, I'm gonna go to herbology class. Seems like it's nighttime.
Thought I'd impress Garlic.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented loop.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
We should have a little rival one
How
here.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
Oh, for sure,
They
game of
can
the
be
year.
rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see.
The coolest thing about the game is the detail.
Fancy.
Dealing with the
or
classrooms, I love that.
Restorative properties make
When you
it
go
a
outside,
vital
the,
ingredient in
it looks really good outside.
As you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Real detailed. Delete it to me. Can make
Well done! Once it can be harvested,
Look at the
your
detail
dittany
of
will
it.
be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good
Oh yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, Professor.
You can do a lot with
The
it.
other greenhouse. It's just at the end
Definitely
of the
can upgrade your
footbridge leading
character,
out
the
of this room.
clothes.
Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt,
You know,
has
it's like
kindly
an
offered
RPG.
to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
You can set up how you want your magic to be. You don't gotta be one set of magic like right here. You got all these different kinds of magics. You can go bad if you want. You can be like a dick. It's all up to you.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Up this stairs.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Oh.
Okay,
Thank you.
Collect this stuff.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
No, it's coming on the PS4 in April the 4th. I'm getting it for my daughter, so.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
That's
Vicious
cool
little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I'm sure, but it's just a dummy. I suppose they can come in handy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. See you back in class.
Is there anything else in here? Oh, I could just...
What are you up to now?
Okay. I'm definitely gonna be growing plants.
Was that helpful reminder as to why we should...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I don't care much for plants, honestly, as I am.
Magical plants have so
I'm definitely
much
gonna be
to
into
offer.
this.
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely come back to you. So, Woody?
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my sound hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in a greenhouse as in...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Alright, let's go.
Oh dear, I shall...
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Seems a lot of work just to carry books.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did
Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it.
How am I doing that?
One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Let's see what this do. Oh, that's just
Incendio!
Okay. Make sure if I see them do it.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
See if there's any more books down there. There they go. There's one more down or something? There you go.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Had to empty an entire cartridge and start all over again. He's such a menace, thinks he knows everything, but he knows about there is. He thinks always disrupting his process. I'm utterly convinced that if it was Professor Weasley's nephew, been a spell now. Smokies. I hate that I'm becoming more partial to him. Except for me pie.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Nah, Shorty.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next.
I'll take that.
Should never have trusted them.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, Shorty. A guy like me. Can I get more stuff? There's something else I forgot? Oh, wands. Outposts. Potions class. It's time to do the Lucian's champion. Inventory. I don't need to do that. Hold on, there's another.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
What's to be scared of? What's a puffskein? Are you afraid of your own shadow too? They can be scary.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in.
What
Say
you
a
ain't
bit
going
of
in
an
now?
exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows?
If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
No, I still want to go to finish this. Defense against the dark arts.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Let me see something. I don't know what to do there. I'll be getting them all now.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have it, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life someday.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Alright.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Wish I could see what Hogwarts looks like.
Alright, this is gonna be my last mission, and then I'm gonna go end this video. Okay.
Revelio.
Flying insects are produced. Melancholy. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, what is it?
Reparo. Expelliarmus.
Okay, don't do nothing. I don't know what to do there. Hey,
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Oh, that's why.
Incendio. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
That is true.
Lumos.
I remember that from the movie.
Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Okay, I can keep going.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio.
Alright.
Revelio.
Okay. No. Dainty leaves.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Alright.
A neat card.
Have you found anything to, prove...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
And what you gonna do for me?
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
Only teasing. We had an arrangement.
Ah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Alright. Alright, I'm in the video here. Back live again later.